Okay, so the focused physical assessment project is my reflection. Um, I think it was really hard for me to take the video because I just don't do well with videos, but it was also very hard. I know the cranial nerves, I do, and for tests it's really easy for me to, go through them, use the my way of remembering the mnemonic, the mnemonic that I use. It's really easy on tests. But when you're doing a physical assessment, a focused one on neuro, I just think it's really hard to go through all the cranial nerves, just like bam, 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 just like that. So that was definitely hard for me, and I tried to keep like the flow kind of smooth, but I don't know if I did a very good job at that. I also didn't really know how to go about the project completely. I didn't know if I was doing enough or if I was doing too little. I'm just really worried. Not that the instructions were vague, but I had to ask you a lot of stuff, and then I had to go home and keep changing stuff on the project. But I tried my best with the cranial nerves, and you told me to focus mainly on the cranial nerves, so that's kind of what I did. I think I might have mixed up the trigeminal and the facial nerve, or yeah, I think it was the facial nerve and the trigeminal nerve that I mixed up, but I still did like the assessment for each. I always get those mixed up because one is like opening and closing. One's like the motor function and one's the sensory, and it's just confusing to me. But we just went over it in lab last Friday, so it was good to get to go over it again, and especially practice it with the Dr. Gebhardt there. That was mainly the hardest part, I think, of the project for me. I don't think anything else was really too complicated. I do have 3 slides worth of like things I should focus on. It was a little bit hard for me to pick like only a couple. But I think the SOAP note covers the rest of it, especially for trading off to another nurse to do a shift report. So that's how I felt.